Make sure I record this for the people who have to work. All right, cool. So shouldn't be a long training today. It's wanted to just go over some things real quick and then pass it on to my brother, Deacon Brian Abson for the training today. But quick things, a lot of good things going on in the organization, guys. I do appreciate you guys' efforts. Do appreciate everybody tapping in. Do appreciate everybody still running for their goals and dreams, man. So definitely want to shout out all new CEOs, guys. When new CEOs get in, let's get them into the Telegram chats and let's celebrate. Everyone's favorite word is their name. So when people get to hear their name and get to be celebrated, it's great. You want to get them in as soon as possible, drop their picture, new CEO, welcome, and shout them out, man, because someone made a decision to partner with you and partner with the organization. So we want to make sure that we give them the love that they deserve for making that decision. Miss Ward, DeMario, Rachel, Ronaldo, Jarvis, all new CEOs this week, man. So appreciate you guys joining the family. Look forward to all your success. IBOs, anyone that's a platinum leader, make sure you place your new CEOs. Make sure you place. We gotta make sure we get into that habit, because we don't want to get into a situation where we have more than 3 legs. So we'll go, when you go platinum, I'll walk through everybody with your back office so you can make sure that your organization is placed, because you do not want to have more than 3 legs. So you have 10 days from when someone gets started to place them. So let's make sure that we get everybody placed and help them get to their 2 and free. We have a couple people who are like 1 away from their 2 and free. Let's get that knocked out. I know I got a couple one-on-ones for DeMario after this. So we're gonna get him his 2 and free today. Let's celebrate tomorrow on the team huddle. I love sending bass the flyers, letting them know that our organization is growing and growing leaders. First thing, Dream Conference. I think most everybody on the call right now, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure exactly who all just got on, but we want to make sure that we are locked in for the Dream Convention, April 16th through 18th. I know a lot of people have already purchased their tickets. This is going to be a great event. That video that I just played from the boat event, Just Knowing's Run to Play organization, that was back in November. So again, guys, I always want to, right now is what, 10 people on the call right now? Guys, I remember when Just Knowing's was less than the chairman 10. Like going to an event for Justin and there was a few people there and he trying to figure it out at chairman 10, he trying to figure it out. Now he's a chairman 100 with several different chairmen within his organization. I've said this before, this is like the model organization from the outside looking in for how I see our future with our organization. Same demographic, same type of inspiration and leaders and different types of things that they have. I see in all of us. So definitely let's lock in for the Dream Conference. We want to make sure we get everybody there. The tickets are $97 for the entire weekend. I'm also working on the Airbnb. It'll be limited, of course to COVID. I want to make sure we all get the first dibs. 12 to 15 people. The house I'm looking at is like a 6-bedroom in Buckhead, pretty much a mansion. It's huge, plenty of place for everyone to spread out, have their own space and be able to lock in. So again, when you think about like you coming in from out of town, right? If you get a hotel, you looking at minimum for a nice hotel, 80 to 100 bucks a night. So it'll be roughly probably $50 a night. We all get together, we all get this work done, we all make some calls, we all show the plan, we all get some training when it comes to trading, because we got the whole legacy organization coming in, and whoever Mr. Bass Grant wants to bring by the house, I told him, hey, we'll have people there, just bring them through. Second, of course, Believe Nation. I know several people have already purchased their ticket for this, $597. Guys, And I tell you, because I did VIP for the last Believe Nation event, the VIP is well worth it. Like you get access, early access. You don't. These are like concert lines. I think Joe said it last weekend. Like waiting in that line, you get VIP access. You won't have to wait in line. You get access to David and all the leaders. You get food, all the good perks. So you want to go ahead and try to knock that out as soon as possible. It is July 16th through 18th. So that date has already been locked in. We'll probably do an Airbnb for that as well to try to help out with costs of staying in Orlando. I know they have a hotel, but of course Airbnb will always be a lot cheaper. And finally, guys, Blueprint Live, our first event, how everything we will launch 2021. Guys, this is going to be a great event. I had some new registrations come through this morning. That is going to be dope. Got some people coming up from Florida to join us with this event. Also, Dr. Kelsey will be coming up doing some training, working on some other leaders to come through and bless our organization so we can get that one-on-one, ask questions, whatever you need from the traders and the leaders within the legacy organization. So this is $25, $5 for a bundle of 5, so $5 per ticket. So come, never go to an event by yourself. Never go to an event by yourself. So we want to pack it out with guests. We want to pack it out everybody that's on the team. Let's get the teams there. We already got Whitney made us some t-shirts. Get your t-shirts, take your pictures in the t-shirts. Let everybody know Blueprint Live 2021 is coming. March 13th, man, let's get excited. Let's promote this event. Everybody needs to be there. We're going to do some training. What I'm really excited about, I want to do some recognition of all you guys' hard work, man. I know this thing is a grind. I'll be honest with you guys. I quit every day. I literally quit every single day. Like I'm done. Sick of this. But then 5 minutes later, I'm right back in. So I get it, but I can't wait to get for the 13th so we all can celebrate everyone's success, everyone's working through their challenges, and I really can't wait for that weekend. So let's promote this hard. $25 for 5 tickets. Let's pack it out. With that, all out massive action. So one thing that we have to do as an organization, and I know the legacy organization was doing this as a team with the 6 o'clock call, but we've kind of cut back that and just kind of been 7:30. But I want to pick the 6 o'clock call back up. Pick the 6 o'clock call back up, and I need everybody to tap in. Everybody to say, hey, I'm not good at the first part maybe, but I can host. I can do whatever portion you can do, either hosting or the first portion. Hey, step up, let's do it. We all sucked in the beginning. The only way you can get better is to keep doing it. The only way you can get better is hear other people do the presentation, rob and duplicate. So every Monday, starting this Monday all the way into the blueprint, and we'll do the quick presentation that just with the HFX, and I make sure everyone I drop that in the chat, so we'll make sure everyone has that. So it won't have the RS5P, it won't talk about the harmonic scanner, or ECX. We're just solely focusing on HFX because that's what we're all focused on. That's what the blueprint is about, HFX. So we want to make sure that the people that we're prospecting, they know exactly how we get to the bag and how we're all speaking the language and teaching everybody to get to the bag together. So proud to bring on my brother to get a training today, Deacon Brian Apson, to go over 6 p.m. in Atlanta, Eastern time. That's the topic. Let's get to the bag. We got to show the plan. We want to go chairman. We got to show the plan. We have to show the plan. So, Mr. Apson, are you able to share your on social media? Do I need to try to make?
I'm not able to share. I clicked around and there is not an option.
Okay, so let me see.
And I imagine it's because you gotta be logged in to Facebook from the back end, which is probably why.
So try now. I made you host. So
Okay. And normally you would go to the more button down there. Oh, live on Facebook. How about
Yeah.
that? Let's see. So we want to see whose page it actually goes to, right?
Should go to
Error.
yours.
Zoom. Do not have permission to live stream.
You don't have permission?
Yeah, that's what it get me. Let me see on YouTube. Error. You do not have permission to live stream.
All right, cool. So I check in the settings. So
Okay.
needless to say, guys, with the what I want to do is for the 6 o'clock call, and if I just have to give whoever wants to do it for that day, my password for the Zoom is to go live on your social media. Like, we'll do the presentation, but also go live on everyone's social medias because people know. So I know it might be a challenge for people to get on the Zoom. Oh, well, I don't know. Well, I know I'm going live at 6 o'clock on my social media. So we already Facebook friends. All you gotta do is tap the button. So, but again, it's more exposure. It'll be a 15-minute presentation. The short presentation shouldn't take that long, 20 minutes at the longest. But I just, once we get the schedule, who wants to do it on Monday, well, I give them password. It's business gains 1. Just log in, and then you can log into your Facebook to be able to go live. But I pass it on. You got it, brother.
Cool. Hey, the quick presentation is the one that's got the 17 slides, right?
Yes, I 17. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I just wanted to make sure I had it. All right, gang. Nothing formal here. Just want to kind of talk to everybody about doing the presentation. Because, for those of us who have decided that we want to go chairman, we made our flyers, we made our posts, we made our whatever decision we made, we're not going to be able to do it hiding in the shadows, right? And most of the stuff I tell y'all today is the stuff that I have to tell myself every day, because I'm not, somewhere, my success isn't somewhere long way out from where everybody else is at this point. Like Tobias said, I quit every day. So you have to recommit to this thing every day. It's like exercising. Like, I've finally got to the point where I get up and exercise Monday through Friday, but I don't feel like it ever. So you gotta really, I listened to Brandon Boyd yesterday, and most of us, what's holding us back from success, one thing that's holding us back from success is consistency, right? So Tobias, are you featured at the moment? Or spotlight? Let me spotlight myself. Hey, me. One thing that's holding everybody back, a lot of us back, is success. And then the fear of the discomfort of getting out of our comfort zone. I saw a quote yesterday from Mark Cuban that says, if you're uncomfortable, it's because you're either in your comfort zone, you're stuck in your comfort zone, or you're coming out of your comfort zone. Either way, there's a discomfort associated with doing new things, stepping out in front of people, doing things that you necessarily don't do on a regular basis or didn't think you could do. I know most people may not volunteer to do the presentation because there's the pressure associated with it. I don't like talking in front of people. I don't really know the products. I don't know the presentation. So really, guys, the only way to get past that is just to do it, right? I remember the first time I did it, I didn't volunteer. Tobias was just like, hey, man, I need you to do the front half of the presentation tonight. I didn't say no, right? So that's the thing, right? Like, just say yes, guys. If you keep saying yes, like when you said yes to this opportunity in the first place, most of us were scared, nervous, didn't really know if we're going to get it, how long it's going to take. The 235, you probably dropped it and was like, the 175 was coming. You was like, whew. Like whatever it was, just keep saying yes, guys. Just keep saying yes to yourself. Like Tobias said, I have to, every morning with this business, you got to keep saying yes. So one thing that you want to do, and I tell new people this all the time as well, is you want to stay plugged in. What does staying plugged in mean? It means get on other people's presentations, because when it's your turn, you watch other people do it, you see how they do it. Couple things you learn, right? One thing you learn is they're not spectacular either. You'll be fine, trust me. Like, you talking in front of people, most of the people don't know you. They can't, there's not a whole lot that they can judge. If they can, what are they going to do? So what? you know, you're up here, you're doing it, and they're watching. So don't care, like literally do not care what people think, because we gotta, you know, David talked about that at the I believe conference, is getting people free. When you get people free, then you will really skyrocket your success, because you won't care what they think. A lot of us don't do things because we're worried about what people are going to think. And the reality is you can't control what people think about you. Nothing you do, you know, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, great, amazing, somebody's going to think whatever they're going to think, and you can't control it. All you can control is your actions and how you feel about yourself. So what we got to do is have this self-talk that we got to do to ourselves to get ourselves pumped up. And you know, at first it probably feels like you're lying to yourself, you're scared, you're nervous, I'm going to suck. First few times, yeah, you probably are. You probably are going to suck. But that's the only way to get better, is to get through the suck. You have to, the Navy SEALs have a saying where they say, embrace the suck. Like, you're going to suck the first few times, but the more you do it, the more reps you get, just like trading. You know, the more reps you get, the more you look at the chart, you get better. You start to see it. The more you do this presentation, you get better. It just starts to roll off. So one thing that's important when you're doing the presentation is your story. All of us, you know, have different backgrounds, come from different backgrounds, or a lot of us come from similar backgrounds. So what's going to happen is you'll be able to connect with somebody will be able to connect with your story. So you always want to share, you know, a brief portion of your story, either your background or what got you to this point where you actually decided to join this company, decided to join this business, decided to start trading. You want to share that, because what people want to know is, who are you? What do you have? And why should I care? So for me, when I do my onboardings, I always share my story about trading. Or even when I do my presentations, I share my story about my trading journey, how this is like my fourth go around with it. And the first few times I did it, I just tried to jump out there on my own and thought I could just, you know, buy a $20 course and watch a few videos on YouTube and become a master trader. And I got my butt kicked in the market, you know. So once I finally decided to actually invest in myself and get proper training, you know, I was able to stop getting my butt kicked in the market. I read Tobias, I don't know if everybody remember, but do read this book, The 7 Laws You Must Honor to Have Uncommon Success. Tobias told everybody about that. I'm reading it now, for real. And one of the things the author said was, there's 2 ways to get wisdom. One way is mistakes, and the other is mentors. So either you mess up and figure it out as you're messing up, or you find somebody that knows what they're doing and you follow them, follow instructions. So that's what we do here with this company, is we give people opportunity to follow instructions. So even with doing the presentation, we have mentors that are doing this presentation. Tobias is doing the presentation every week. Dominique is doing the presentation every week. Janoris is doing the presentation every week. Bass is doing the presentation all the time. David will do a blitz. Guys, you got to get on and listen to these folks and how they go about presenting. And then don't be real hard on yourself. You're not those people, right? You can learn and you can rob and duplicate the things they say, the way they say them, but you're not those people. So you're going to have your own way of saying things. So whenever you get on, you never want to be somebody else. You always want to be yourself, number one. And that's fine. Just understand that being yourself is fine. There's so many different kind of people in this company that are having success, that whatever type of person you are, you can be successful. There's not a formula. There's not a prototype, you know, of what a person has to be successful. Now, there are certain foundational things that you have to have, and that's what the stuff that we work on in our personal development. But I mean, you could look at a guy in this company like Austin Godsey. If I saw Austin Godsey, I'd be like, why in the world am I listening to him? But he's a chairman 250 in this company. A lot of people are listening to him. I can look at a guy like Cash. I forget his last name. Not trading with Cash. Cash from Atlanta. That's, frankly, he's ratchet. Why in the world would I listen to him? But he's a chairman 100 in this organization. There's an audience for you. All right, whoever you are, there is an audience that is waiting to hear your voice. There's an audience waiting to hear all of our voices. So just know that and be encouraged. You can do this, guys. I promise. The first event Tobias invited me to, they brought an 18-year-old kid on stage that had just hit chairman. This boy was in high school, probably 8-9 months prior. What am I listening to him for? It don't matter. He was successful in this company. So that's what I'm telling you guys. This company is set up to that anybody can come in. Like I heard somebody say the below average person can come in and have success. And that success includes doing this presentation. So I feel like I'm talking a lot, but what really matters is from the standpoint of mechanics, one thing I do want to suggest, don't try to do this from your phone. You can do the intro from your phone, from wherever you are. I just did one the other night, Thursday night. I was at my daughter's game and it was raining, so I got in the car and did the intro and brought Tobias on. You can do that, but as far as showing the slides and doing the whole presentation, be at a computer or a tablet. Like sit down, get yourself together, have some water. You probably want to have a fan because what's going to happen is you're going to be nervous. You're gonna be nervous. Your energy is gonna shoot through the roof. Your adrenaline's gonna start pumping, and you're gonna start sweating. I'm telling you what I know. Get a fan to blow on you so you can get through it. All right. So that's those from a standpoint of mechanics. Those are some things you want to do. Next thing you want to do is want to make sure you got the right presentation. Tobias is gonna put that, I guess, in Telegram.
Yeah.
And it's the PDF version, right?
I think I have both. I dropped.
Okay. The PDF version kind of eliminates the compatibility issue, whether you're on a Mac or a PC. You can just, any computer can open it up, show it. Let me share my screen right quick and just show you guys a couple things. Screen one, share. All right, this is it, right? You guys can see my screen?
Yep.
All right, this is it. Just so you know how to navigate, this is just Adobe Acrobat Reader. You know what you'll probably open the presentation in if you're on a PC. If you're on a Mac, you'll probably open it up in Preview. But you'll want to know, you want to probably hit the View button and go find whatever you got to hit to put this thing in full screen mode. You Control L on the PC if you're on Adobe Acrobat Reader, and it puts it in full screen mode. And there you have a clean presentation for everybody to look at on your screen. From there, you're able to just hit the arrow down key to skip to your next slide. Arrow down key will get you right to your next slide on your keyboard. Or if you're on a tablet, you probably swipe left or swipe right, and it will get you to the next page in your presentation, in your presentation. So with us doing the short version, you know, these first couple slides, what you want to do, like this is your first slide. So here, somebody's brought you on, they've said, hey guys, welcome to the call. Hey guys, you don't have to spend a whole lot of time here. Number one, you don't really need a whole lot of accolades to introduce the person, right? We just edify them. You know, you guys know, if you bring Tobias on, he's a great leader, father, you know, where he's helping people in the company. That's enough, right? You can really keep it to that. Hey guys, welcome to the call. We appreciate you for joining us. Tonight, you're gonna hear some information that will help change your family's financial future. What we wanna do is bring to the stage Mr. Tobias Carter out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's a great leader of the Business Gain organization. He's doing a lot to help a lot of people grow from a financial education standpoint. And right now, I just want to bring Tobias on. Tobias, are you there? That's a good intro. Like, it doesn't even have to be really long, nothing to be nervous about. Just kind of get an idea in your head of what you're going to say, you know, use some points and hit them, and you can get out. Because Tobias, like Tobias said, we're going to keep these presentations kind of short, just to get everybody's feet wet, to get everybody going, get everybody used to jumping on and talking in front of the big team. And then once you're going through it, you want to know the high points, and they're right here on the screen. We're trading in a market that's $6.6 trillion per day. That's much larger than the stock market. You know, it's the foreign exchange market. We're learning how to predict the way the market moves. It moves in two different directions, up and down. So we learn how to buy low and sell when it's high. So we don't care what direction the market moves in, we can make money in both directions. The way we do that is through high frequency trading, and it's a time-based method of trading. So we're going to predict which direction the market is headed in within a certain amount of time, whether it be 1 minute to 5 minutes. I hope everybody is taking notes. Please be taking notes. And your earnings are based on the amount of money that you decide to risk. So you're able to know how much you're risking when you get into the trade, whether it be $1, $10, $100, you know what your risk is before you get into the trade. You also know how much your return will be once you get into the trade, because you'll know if I invest this $10, my return would be 80%, so I make $18 profit if I win this trade. If I lose, I'm only going to lose the $10 that I risk. All right. Next thing we have is tools that we use. Liberty is one of our primary tools. It has 3 highly accurate trading strategies included in the software that we use in order to take trades. And it's sending us signals that we're able to take and make money in the foreign exchange market. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time here. Also, we have other academies from learning traditional Forex, digital currency, as well as e-commerce. That's all you really got to say. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time here either. So the primary way that we go about learning is in the academy. The academy includes short videos that you're able to go through at your leisure on your own time and learn the basics of trading. And from there, we also have our Go Live platform, where we have over 100 educators who go live in the market, and we're able to take trades with them live as they're taking trades. They're also going live and teaching us further strategies that they use in order to profit in the foreign exchange market. Right, so that's pretty much the first half of the presentation. Now we're here at the price part. So there's some little tricks and statements and words. Again, guys, you want to get on other people's presentations so that you hear these things. So one thing that most of us, hopefully, if you've heard Bass present, most of us have picked up this little trick from Bass, right? So what does it cost to join? Sometimes when I get right here, I talk about making an investment in yourself, or I'll tell my story where I tried to trade on my own, but then I decided to go ahead and make the investment in myself and pay for, you know, some mentorship and learn the correct way to do it. That's another thing the author said in that book too, is the fastest way to get wisdom is to buy it. It's just that simple. It's buy it. So, so what's the investment that you want to make in yourself in order to learn this skill? $235. And then monthly to maintain your subscription is $175 a month. Now, you may say, this is one of the things Bass said, and you don't have to say it exactly like him. It's really about getting the gist of what it is so that you have little nuggets that you can drop during your presentation. So Bass always says, you know, if $235 is too much, if you say $235 is too much, how does that make you feel? And then he pauses, because, you know, hopefully people are thinking, why don't I have $235 to invest in myself, right? You want to get people, we're doing this presentation, not just to introduce the platform, but also to get people to think about their life, really, like, and the path that they're on, and why they should really consider making a decision like this, or why this might be the vehicle that they've been looking for. So how does that make, you know, if $235 is too much, how does that make you feel? You know, do you feel broke? Because I ain't got $235, you know? Like, you almost want to make, sometimes you gotta shock people and make them feel bad, and like, man, I gotta do better. Make them feel like they gotta do better. Give them, you know, that's why a lot of us go to trainers, because you know what, I'm tripping. I need somebody to kick my behind and make me do this workout or make me push myself beyond where I'm at. So how does that make you feel? And then, so 235, 175 a month, you can mention if you want to, you know, a lot of us spend $175 a month on cable, cell phone bills, that none of which makes us any money. But if you really want to take that money and invest it in something that's going to change your financial future, help you learn a skill that can make you money for the rest of your life, then you might want to think about, you know, how you allocate your funds. Then we get to the 2 and free. And we play this up, you know, if that 175 is a lot, and I tell people on my onboarding calls all the time, that 175 is coming. From 4 weeks from whatever day you signed up, it is coming. They're coming to get it. So you really want to look at taking advantage of this 2 and free. Just 2 people, you know, if you one of those people, if you were one of those people, then tell a story here. If you were one of those people who are always trying to find a way to make some money, you probably got a friend that you've been talking to about, man, how we gonna make this money? Somebody from college that you went to that y'all hated going to class, so y'all would sit in the dorm at night and talk about, man, how can we make some real money? You know what I mean? Because I did it. So, you know, hit those, encourage them to hit those people up. You know, your sister, your brother, your cousins. Jeff's whole family dang near is in this company now. Because I've onboarded a lot of them. But encourage people to hit those people up and bring them along this journey with them to financial freedom, to financial education. So encourage folks to get their 2 and free here so that they don't have to pay the 175 that's coming. All right. So then we get into the IBO section. Normally, if it's your first few times doing the presentation, you probably won't have to go through this. Somebody else you'll be able to tag off Tobias or myself or somebody else to take care of this section. But just so you're aware, you know, here we start to talk about other ways, another way to make money, having multiple streams of income. You don't want to be in today's world with one stream of income. And again, from listening to other people doing the presentation, Tobias always said, one stream of income is too close to zero, right? If you lose your job, you don't have another stream of income. That's dangerous. That's almost suicide in today's world, because companies will make decisions like that, and they're gonna call you and tell you and warn you about it. In most cases, they just gonna be like, hey, we're done with you today. Appreciate you. You know, let folks know one stream of income is too close to zero, and you really want to look at developing multiple streams of income. And that's what this company gives you the opportunity to do by just sharing the platform with people, not selling, but sharing the platform with people. And the beauty of what we share is we share a skill on how to make money. We're not selling a product. We're not selling a potion. We're not selling, you know, some weight loss pill or some energy drink that if they don't sell anything, they can't make any money. No, we're selling something. We're selling something. We're sharing, we're sharing a service that they can pay for to learn how to make money, whether they ever sell another thing or not. That's the difference here. That's the beauty of it to me, is if I share this with people and they never say a word to anybody else about it, they can still make money with our platform. So, and then you go through the different levels. You know, if they did the 2 and free, the third person that they share it with that joins, they're at a platinum 150, making $150 a month. Here's another point where people, you know, start dropping gems. Hey, you may say $150 a month is not a lot of money. And so people often go into the story about, and this is from listening to people. So you got to plug in to people doing the presentation. If $150 went missing from your check, would you be upset about it? So then it does matter, right? Yes, you would. So $150 does matter. And this is $150 that you don't have to go back and work for again. It just shows up residually every month. $37.50 a week that you didn't have to go back and do some additional work for. It's just going to keep showing up. So as you grow your organization, you keep sharing the platform with more people. The people that you shared it with, share it with other people. So it's not just your effort, it's other people's effort as well, sharing it because they want to get 2 and free, or they want to go platinum 150. Then your organization begins to grow. And the next step is platinum 600. And that snowball begins to keep turning. You're still sharing the platform with people. They're sharing the platform with people. And before you know it, your organization has grown to platinum 1000 because 30 people have decided to come on this journey to financial freedom. Just like that. And again, guys, this is just a function of repetition. This is a function of repetition, and you never get repetition if you don't start. So we talk about the compensation plan being more of a goal chart, because everybody's goal is chairman 10 of 500 customers within your organization. Not all recruited by you. Not all of those people were not people that you signed up in the company, but your team has gone out and they decided they all wanted to grow their organization and share this information with more people as well. So you by proxy have helped that many people join this company and get started on this journey to financial freedom. So and then that's it, right? So this is how we end the calls. So guys, hopefully you gained something from the information that we've shared. Get back with the person who invited you to this call and let them know if you may be one of 3 people. 1, you're ready to get started right away. You've seen enough and you want to get started right away. Let that person know that you're ready to get started and they will help you get signed up. You may be the second person. You say, hey, I got some questions. Let that person know that as well. If that's you, let that person know that you have questions and they'll get you as one of the leaders on the team and they'll be able to get your questions answered so that you can make a decision. You may be one of those people who said, Brian, I'm not interested, or that's way too much money. I couldn't do it. And that's fine. We appreciate you and your time on the call. Get back with the person who invited you to the call and refer 3 other people that you may know who would want to see some information like this. And with that, guys, we appreciate your time. Have a beautiful evening. You've gone through the presentation. So hopefully that gives everybody a chance to see it's really not that bad and it's not hard. And once you get started, you just do it. So what I would encourage everybody to do, one thing you can do is once you get this presentation is set your phone up and go through it. Set your phone up, record yourself doing it and go through it. Mess it up. Don't be too hard on yourself and share it with somebody else on the team, right? Share it with somebody else on the team so we can encourage you, because that's the first thing I'm gonna do is encourage you for taking the effort, taking the initiative to even start working on doing the presentation. And next thing is, give you a gem or a pointer that you can say here and there. But the main thing to remember, guys, is your story is what the gem, once again, facts tell, stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. So it's really about who you are, what you have, and the people who are going to care are going to care. I heard David say, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So if they're going to get started, they're going to get started. It's not magic, right? We do want to get better and learn, but just become better presenters, become more confident presenters. And that'll come through time and personal development. But at the end of the day, it's it's like witnessing to people, if they want to come to Jesus, they'll come, right? Like if they feel like they ain't gonna come to Jesus till they feel like they need Jesus. So they're not gonna sign up until they feel like they need to sign up. So we're just here sharing information. We're sharing information. So with that, Tobias, I will give it back to you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I think you still got the thing locked on you.
Yeah, hang on. How you do that? How you get that thing off of you?
It should be in the corner up there. So take the spotlight off.
Good job, Brian.
Appreciate it, Jeff.
See, I told you.
On Spotlight, man. What's that?
Yeah, like that what I put in the chat, bro. You make it sound real easy, for real.
Once you get started, that deacon gonna come out of you. That's all.
You stupid. Hey, Tobias, can't you hit the button to unspotlight me?
It's not letting me. I don't know.
And this is another thing, guys, mechanics of using Zoom.
Right.
So, like, for real, like, if you know, while we getting everybody on this team ready to be leaders, for real, guys. So if we need to jump on Zoom and want us to make you a host, we'll make you a host so you can learn how to click around Zoom. That's another thing you can. And guys, I'm like, Tobias has a pro account. I think Jeff got a pro account. I still got a free account. You can do a lot even with just a free account. So I encourage everybody to go sign up for a Zoom account and start getting comfortable with Zoom. Get comfortable clicking around Zoom, just because, I mean, if you go in there, guys, if you go in to being a chairman, then I got it, Tobias. Then you gotta learn all this stuff. You're in business now, right? It's not a hobby, it's not a side gig even. You gotta start to treat this like a business and really take it seriously. So I'll shut up now. I'm gonna let the deacon rest.
The deacon is rested. The deacon is rested. All right, cool. Hey man, great job. 1 second. Am I sharing? Yeah. Am I sharing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Justin up.
Yeah. So guys, just great job, Brian. Great job. Like, that is the key, like being able to present the information. The more you present the information, the more you can have conversations with people about the information, and the more you can prospect about it. You got to hear the information, speak the information, so it just becomes a part of your everyday conversation. So that's what most people kind of fall short, because like you're trying to force a conversation about Forex instead of just, hey, having a conversation that, hey man, I'm working with some great people, man. We doing some things. You might want to take a look at what we do, right? But just another tidbit, and I'm glad Marcus said something, because it reminded me of SHOT. Because what we want to do in this business, and what a lot of people do, and I think we have a good habit of not doing. We try to help people. We try to remind people, hey, we got to call at this time. Hey, watch this video. Hey, watch this. We do a great job of reminding people that, hey, everything you need is right here. Everything you need is right here. But we also do a good job of not managing people. And because like with Marcus, like I know some people who, and this people run their organization the way they run their organizations. I don't want to be anyone's manager, right? That's not what I want to do. And like when Marcus brought on Jarvis, I was proud, because it's just like, that's something I didn't have anything to do with. When your organization, when you see people bringing in people into your organization and you have nothing to do with it, you know that your organization is on the right track, because people are growing. People are becoming more confident in the information, and they can go out and share the information. I don't know if Marcus did a 3-way call with Jeff or not. If he did, hey, that's even better, because people are doing things on their own and becoming more confident in. And Justin Owens has a mixtape, The Road to 7 Figures. I would encourage you guys to listen to it. And it's not just him talking, it has music. It's Bass is on here, David is on here. So it's a lot of information that you can get from this mixtape. It's on iTunes, it's on YouTube, and it's on Google Play. So I would encourage you to get, listen to this mixtape, man. It's great information, because what you don't want to do, you don't want to get into management mode. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, how many people you talk to today? Hey, what about? No. People are going to come, like Brian said, they had it come to Jesus moment when they had it come to Jesus moment. Like when it clicked for Daniel, it was like, oh, I got it. P150 done. Like, so, he's great. Ms. Ward came in yesterday. He's going through his list. He's getting more confident. P600 will be done by the end of this month, because it clicked for him. Like, I didn't have to force him to do it. We just sharing the information and making sure people have access to be able to get the information that they need. So great job for everybody, man. I love, like I said, where we're going. I can't wait to celebrate with everyone at all these upcoming events. Like every event, March 13th, We need to celebrate everyone hitting some type of rank or achievement. I don't care if it's 2 and 3. Guys, most people, when they join network marketing companies, not just I Am Mastery, the statistics say they only recruit 1.5 or 2 1/3 people. Somehow they came up with that number. So when you get your 2 and 3, that's a great accomplishment. That's a great accomplishment. Ken, first time she sponsored anybody, like, great job, congratulations, because she's getting comfortable with the information to have the conversations with people and just say, hey, all right, either you in or you out, doesn't matter, cool. But we got some great events coming up, man. Let's lock in. If you, we celebrate you at P600 at the Blueprint. We need to celebrate you at P1000 at Dream Convention. And then we need to celebrate you at P5000 at I Believe Nation. Just build from event to event to event. That's the secret to success, getting people around the fire. And then that fire spreads, man. That fire spreads. But that's all I got, man. Any questions? The floor is open, man. Whatever you guys need, we here. Whatever you need from me, whatever. But the floor is open to everybody. Anybody got anything?
I got to get with you about my back room. I got to see where the place is last person.